struggled with dyslexia and couldn't read worth dink. And Mrs. Mauney, in her kindness and her love and her patience, taught me how to read. It was an amazing gift. And every time I went back home, I thanked her for it. I read 3 or 4 books a week. I love to read. It's my favorite thing in the world. And every time I open a book, I think about Mrs. Mauney. But Mrs. Mauney was different. Her pedagogy was skewed somewhat. Snowflakes didn't like her. She started the first day by scaring the spit out of students. I mean, she came over mean as a snake. She had a rod, and it was clear that she was willing to use it. You didn't want to mess with her. You'd get on her poison list, and you would die. And man, students were sitting down in their seats and thinking, good night. And then once she got your attention, and it took about a week, she turned nice and kind and loving. And my kid brother, 4 years under me, had Mrs. Mauney for the class. And the first day home, he said to our mother, Mom, are you sure that's the same Mrs. Mauney that Steve talks about? Our view of God's kind of like that. Our experience determines it. If you had parents who coddled you and told you how wonderful you are, you think God is Santa Claus, and he's not. Scary. If you've sat under preachers and teachers who talked about holiness without talking about grace, you're afraid to get out of line. You can't break any rules because if you do, you'll get cancer. If you've been abused when you were a kid, you think of your Heavenly Father as an abuser. And then all of a sudden, the real God shows. And he's so different than what we thought.